Hello everybody! So today I'm going to be doing my April favorites video for you guys, and in wasting no time at all, let's jump right into it. So in last month's video I mentioned this oil diffuser. Again, I can't pronounce the name. It's by like Grananda or something strange like that. I mentioned it in last month's video, but not as a favorite, and it's in this month's favorites as an official favorite. And I got this out to try and help me sleep. So we got this oil diffuser, and it came with this essential oil called Relaxation Oil Blend. So it's a blend of different oils, and they named it Relaxation, and it's been working, and ever since then I have been completely into it. And I got two more oils, and one is eucalyptus and the other is lavender. And I am just absolutely in love with them. They are just awesome. So the lavender is used for calming, eucalyptus is supposed to be refreshing, and then I have the relaxation oil blend. And I just pop a couple drops in my oil diffuser every night and turn it on right before I go to bed. And it's great. It just fills the room with a bunch of calming smells, and I feel like I sleep wonderfully. It's just awesome. So I'm glad I got this. It was a good investment, and I had to throw that in for the favorites for this month. Next on my list of favorites, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in another favorites video previous. I could possibly have. I don't remember though. If I haven't, I should have. But they are these Ecotools Brushes, and they just come in this little pouch. And there are two brushes, but they have different brushes on each end, so it's technically like four brushes in one, and I'll show you what I mean. So there's one end of one brush and the other end of the other, and then this end of this brush and the other end of that brush. So it's like four brushes combined into two brushes, and they are just like the softest things. And when I first got them, I used them like no tomorrow, and then I kind of took a break from them, and I was using my Sabella brushes more and like my little Maybelline brush more, and then I jumped back into using these brushes again, and I forgot how much I loved them, and I've just been using them like crazy. And like I said, so soft, and they have like this fluffy blending brush and a little shadow brush, an angled brush, and a little smudger brush, and it's great. So I barely ever stray from these brushes when doing my eyes. I obviously use different brushes if I ever decide to do my actual face, but I rarely do that. I normally only stick to doing my eyes. And I've been using these brushes when I do them. So if you haven't noticed already, I have dyed my hair a very bright red. And so naturally the next items, I should say, on my list of favorites are this red shampoo and conditioner. So they are called Quantum Riveting Reds by Zoto's Professional, and they are a color replenishing shampoo and conditioner, and it says refreshes and brightens all red shades. Obviously when I went to go get my hair dyed, I was in desperate need of a red shampoo and conditioner to help maintain my red hair, because that just comes with the territory of having bright red hair, which I don't really mind. So I went out and I got these from Sally's, and so far I'm impressed with them. I mean, they haven't torn apart my hair. I feel like my hair still looks pretty bright red, and it's just been really good. I mean, my hair still feels really soft, really healthy. It doesn't feel like it leaves like greasy, nasty residue after I get out of the shower and my hair dries. So I'm very impressed with them. Any redheads out there, I suggest you can give it a shot. And another thing that I liked about them is I don't need a whole ton. of it. And I don't have very long hair, but I have very thick hair and just a lot of hair on my head, so normally I need a little more than the usual amount. But I haven't needed a lot of this, of either one, and so that was really nice. Next on my favorites, I'm actually wearing them. They are these glasses. So I forgot that I owned these glasses. I first got them years ago, and I was just too insecure to wear them around because I don't need glasses, and I was just like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I recently rediscovered them, packed away in some of the stuff that we've got laying around here, and I dug them out and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot I had these, and I threw them on, and now I've been wearing them every time I go out, and I'm not completely completely satisfied with the completed look of my face, or if I haven't really done my eyes, I'll just throw these on and call it good to go, and I'll head out the door. And I know it's like the kind of lazy man's way of doing things, but they've come in handy, and I've worn them quite a bit. So I decided that these were going to be a favorites in this month's favorites video. The next thing on my favorites list I'm very excited about, and that is her. Look how cute she is! She is a miniature pop figurine. She is Ariel, the Little Mermaid, and she is a keychain. So we went to this shop called Hastings, and it's this huge store. It's got like a coffee shop, and then a book section, a comic section, like a souvenir section, a movie buying / rental section as well. So it has like everything in there. It's ridiculous, like how much they have in that store. But we were just wandering around, kind of using the night to get out of the house, and found her, and when I saw her, she couldn't be passed up because she's so cute. Like, look at how adorable. Oh my gosh. Just absolutely in love with her. And plus, our hair matches, so I mean, what's not to love about that? She just came in this little box, it says Ariel vinyl figure keychain, and then it's by Pop, pocket keychain, Disney. Ta-da! It's got her peeking out on the side with her name, and then her peeking out on this side as well. But so cute! And I'm just so in love with her that I couldn't not put her in my favorites. The next thing is not something that I physically have with me, though I wish I did, and that is boba drinks. And I don't know if you know what those are, but it's like milk tea or a smoothie or really any flavored tea, and they've got these little pearl tapioca balls that they put in the bottom of the drink, and it's so good. And if anybody knows anything about me, I drank them all the time in Hawaii, and if you watched my China vlogs on my second channel, then you will know that I got one almost every single day there. I'm obsessed with them. I was sad when I left Hawaii and I didn't know where to find them here. I was so happy when I found them in China, and I drank them all the time, and then right back to sad when I came home from China and I didn't know where to find them again. And it turns out that just a mere 20 minutes from the place we are staying right now, there is a little boba shop called the Pearl Tea Company, or Pearl Tea and Cafe, I think is what it's called, in Ogden, Utah. And we found that, and it was the end of the story from there. I couldn't get enough of it. We've been there constantly. We've been there so much that the workers and like shop owners and stuff that run the store already know us. And when we come in, they're like, oh hey, what's up? Nice to see you guys again. Because we're just obsessed with them. They're so good, and that had to be in the favorites because we've gotten them a ridiculous amount this month already. Like basically any date night we go on, we get one and it's just, we can't not get a boba tea drink because they are so good. The next thing on my list is a little strange, and that is the Wii. And recently, Kyle and I have been playing a lot of the Wii. So my mom is in China, and we have her Wii. We've taken it over while she's in China, and we have it with us, so it's not sitting in storage. And after we moved to Utah, we just kind of packed it away and haven't really touched it much. But we recently broke it out, and we've been playing it quite a bit, and it's just been super fun. Like, it was a super fun way to just kind of like sit down and relax for the night and just do something kind of different. And so we just kind of bond over playing the Wii, but it was really fun, and I've been quite enjoying that. So actually, the last and final thing that I have on my favorites list for this month's favorites is reading, and not any book in particular, but just reading in general. I recently got a library card to the library here in the city where we live, and I've just been crazy for it. Like, I love reading. It's something that I really love to do in my downtime, and because I have a ton of downtime right now, I've been doing a lot of reading. And sometimes I'll go in with like a set book in mind that I want to read, and other times I just go in and I pick some interesting looking covers and I just try it out. And it's been awesome. I have 4 books checked out right now. However, I've only read one of them fully, and I'm reading the second one right now, but I can tell you the names of them if you'd like. So the one I've read completely is called New Uses for Old Boyfriends by Beth Kendrick. This is what it looks like, and actually I really recommend it. It ended up being pretty good in my opinion. Basically, it's this girl who kind of loses everything, and she has to move back home and kind of pick her life back up again. And she starts a little boutique, and yeah, finds a guy, you know, the typical story, but it's really good, it's really cute. I suggest you give it a shot. The second book, the one that I'm trying to currently read right now, is called smacked myself. It's called The Shadow Queen. It's kind of a Snow White spinoff. I'm not sure how I feel about it right now. I'm only about, I don't know, 4 chapters in, maybe 5. It seems captivating every now and then, but then it kind of slows down at parts. But like I said, I'm not very far in the book, so I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. But basically, there's an evil queen. She has magic. She kills the daughter's father. The daughter runs away. The daughter also has magic, and she is on a mission to like train herself in all things magic to become more powerful in magic and basically vanquish the king and reclaim her kingdom. But that is by C.J. Redwine. If you want to try it out, if it sounds interesting to you, go right ahead. Like I said, some parts really captivating, other parts kind of had slowed down, but it seems alright so far, because I'm not that far into it. Another one I haven't even started yet is called Arranged by Catherine Mackenzie, and it basically says on the back, this girl named Anne, she's trying to date, but she has no luck at all. And she signs up to an online dating service, what she thinks is an online dating service, and it actually ends up being an arranged marriage service, and when she finds out, she stays with it anyway. And then I'll read you the last paragraph. It says, a few months later, Anne is traveling to a Mexican resort, where over the course of a weekend she meets and then marries Jack, and initially everything seems to be working out. So that just sounded kind of interesting to me, and this was one of the ones where I was just walking by and I plucked it off the shelf and I looked at the front and I was like, alright, I'll give it a shot. I haven't read this one yet, haven't even started it, but I'm hoping it's going to be good. And then the last book that I kind of just picked up Again, it's one that I just sort of plucked off the shelf. It's called Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. And I'll just read you the back of this one. It says, "Still I can hear this one thought hiding in the dark corners of my mind. It doesn't attack like the others, but it's frightening in a totally different way because it's one that never leaves, and it's the one that scares me most. What if I'm crazy?" So this one I'm really having high hopes for because the description makes it sound really interesting, but it's kind of like a mental illness book, and it's this girl who's like struggling with OCD and how it affects her life and just like the whole extent of it, and like really dark thoughts that she has, and she sort of hides it from her friends and all this stuff. But I haven't started this one yet either, though I have really high hopes for it because it sounds really good. So yeah, those are the books that I picked out, and give them a shot if you want to. Like I said, I've only read the one, so I can only recommend the one to you. I've only started on the second one, but if they sounded good, go give them a try. And I can let you guys know how they turned out after I've finished reading them. If you guys want, comment down below. And that is all of my favorites that I have for you guys for this month. So if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye!